G'day ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on this ecological dynamics and constraints-led approach journey. My name is Sam Fields, I am your host. Today we'll be going through some of the games that I set up for this morning's class. In fact, today was the first time that I actually wrote out the night before, so I needed to really go through it, because I was kind of I was not really disappointed with myself, but I wanted to do better, and I want to do better. So I really sort of sat down and worked out what my what my strategies are and what I'm looking at, I came up with a bit of a thing. So I'm not sure if I said it yesterday, but what I'm looking to do is the three modalities of grappling: standing, guard, and control. And whatever the sort of the curriculum is looking at gets 60% of the time, and then the other two gets 20% of the time. So in this particular case, we do a warm-up with standing, because standing's something that gets the heart pumping much more than games on the ground, in my opinion. And then we did sort of a half guard thing. So I wanted to go through a few of these with you today. First one being, so unfortunately I haven't got it all sort of perfectly mixed for you today. As you can see, I am doing this. If you want to check out my other channel, it's Fight for Entertainment 756. I do a bit of debunking of nonsense there. But usually I just I've done a few in-depth analysis of nonsense martial artists and what they're teaching and how it's bullshit. But I also upload this kind of stuff just so that I have some kind of record for it. Now, this is the original game that we... Hang on, what the hell? How do you send this back? God damn it. Alright, so I'm wanting to show you also some of my instruction.
Or getting my hands around underneath the butt, around the legs, and my chest against his legs. Alright? We're looking for level training. Alright?
So, it really sucks that I can't take that back. Anyway, shorts suck. But yeah, so essentially what the game is if I can get my chest on the top of your back using kind of the collar tie snap down, or get my chest against your legs with my hands under your, clasped around under your butt, right? So what I was looking to achieve there, obviously get warm, but also self-organising around getting that level change correct with the timing and the kind of the balance. So as you're kind of pulling someone, hoping that they pull back, or dragging them down and actually being able to get on top, or if they go for that level change, being able to stuff them and sprawl. So that was pretty good. So then we moved on to the half guard game. Let's do this. This is boom.
The half guard thing?
Hang on. Does my
Half guard thing?
I can't see.
Good. So half guard. What I'm looking to do here, he's going to have borderline crossface. So he's not quite got there. I'm going to have this.
Here's the thing, I've in some ways I've kind of reverted a little bit back to jiu-jitsu terminology. I still want to explore using the more academic language. I think by the time I go through these books again, I'll have a better grasp on them. I've just found that because I haven't been engulfed in the academic language, that I'm not using it as much, and I'm actually in some ways, I haven't made it stick. So I'm also sort of questioning my own understanding of certain things. So I'm looking forward to getting back into the reading of the academia in order to be able to express it as the academics. But I think there is value in kind of a what's the word? Sorry about the cough as well. In kind of combining the two, right? But yeah, anyway, sorry.
Alright? But that's all I'm going to get. Alright? Now, what my goal from here is to get my knee, the bottom knee, this one, up to here. Alright? And then on my other hip. So at the moment, I'm on my right hip. Right? My goal is to get my knee to this hip. Yeah? And onto that hip. Right? So it's not enough to just be like this. Right? I have to be like this. Yeah? That's the game. Right? Your goal is to free your knee. Alright? So that's your goal. You've got pretty much everything you want to get. Ready?
So in this game, my instruction, I think the instruction's fairly good. What I wanted to see, the reason why I wanted that knee up there and to be on that other hip is because it makes it much easier to get a full guard from getting on your other hip. So that's the reason for that. Game 3, this one should be a bit easier to explore. Away from the body at about a 45-degree angle. So the goal of this game for the person on top was to separate the elbow so that it came off at almost a 45-degree angle from the body. Didn't matter which elbow, didn't matter, what the whichever elbow, it didn't matter, and the execution of it, whether it be using using your arm here, whether it be pushing down on the wrist, whatever tools you could do to get that away from the body. Now this last one is a bit longer, but yeah, we'll see how we go.
Now this game is going to be slightly different, but similar principle. Alright, so what we're looking to do is secure onto the ground, whichever way, that way, or that way. Doesn't matter how, but we have to get our hand pinning their wrist to the floor in whatever configuration that makes. Yeah? Alright, ready? And it doesn't matter which side either, so I think you can, I don't want to get tunnel vision, you just go for an arm, with the other arm's fucking sitting there, and you can do that, you can do that, alright?
So in this game, literally all you had to do was separate the arms, however, and pin the wrist to the ground, however. Alright? Wrist lock. Well, shit. Okay, sorry. God damn it! I'm looking at the wrong screen. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll just I'm assuming you've seen that. Now, do I go here? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're still going. We're still going. Still going. All right. So this one.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Familiarity is going to be, going to in both ends. Right, yeah, well, work it out. In both ends, put the person on the bottom inside the stack. And the stack is not in something.
So I didn't think about that part as much as I should have. So for the person on the bottom, I think I should have been a bit more direct as to what they should have been doing. But the person on the top, the goal is to have both arms in some way pinned to the floor. So look, I know this goes off camera now, so let's not worry about it. I think what I might do is, instead of doing this, I might actually film like an actual normal person in the future. But this was actually a really, really, really good game in the end, because it utilised the separation of elbows, because once you separate the elbows to more than a 45, then you have access to the full lever. If it's here, you don't have access to the levers that you can then at the end of the levers to be able to, well, not in as good position. Like if it's out here, I can start manipulating that, pinning it to the ground. And what ended up happening was, and even I saw it, was instead of going, for me, what I saw when I did this was I pinned it, and normally I would, I'd pin the opposite one, or I'd pin the near side one, but normally I would sort of pin the opposite side and then try and work on pinning the near side. And this time I just went, alright, well that's fine. I pinned that and then went around, used my knee to keep that one pinned, which allowed all my weapons except for one knee to then isolate the other arm. It was fucking great. Like, it really was. Just having that idea that I can pin it however I want. Yeah. So anyway, and then ended up having a good few rolls afterwards, and then had a roll this at lunchtime with. Alex was there, but it was Rob. Rob's a young, strong purple belt. He's in the past given me heaps. Well, in the past, he still gives me heaps of trouble. But yeah, I felt so on point and crisp with so much stuff that I was doing. There was like one thing I could have done with the Kimura, which I didn't do, and was pointed out by Alex. But like I wasn't really focusing too much on that. I was focusing on getting out of from underneath, because Rob usually holds me down in like some real vicious ways, and he can get a little not stroppy, but like I put something on him that was very, very close, and he just upped the ante, like in a major way, and that's fine. Like, honestly, that's fine at this stage. If I can't deal with someone up in the ante, then what am I in this game for? But yeah, we had a really spirited match, and I was very, very grateful for it. Anyway, this is Sam Battlefield. Thank you very much for joining me on my journey into EDCLA, the Ecological Dynamics and Constraints-Led Approach. Hopefully you got something out of it. I will see you soon.